Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Forgotten City. We're loading into this, I think we're just before the election thing, and we're gonna fail that again and then restart the day, the loop, and hopefully actually do something this time. Because like this last day was not very successful. Yeah, just not really. I don't know, it's like weird. Like I know I need to get the votes, and it's like just not letting me do it without having failed the thing, I guess. It's a little silly if you ask me. For sure.
Are they?
Don't
Are
you just
they
love
again?
springtime?
It must be completed by it'll be what? As I
There we go, sure.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect
Let's do this again.
magistrate.
Shouldn't you come over here too? Can we actually jump on these? Kinda. Fun. I think we can parkour across this. No. Almost killed me. Are we gonna actually reach on some health? I think we did before, but this was a lot of damage. This is silly chum to try. I can't hear you. Can you heal me? I need some health. I'm not regening, I think. Maybe I need some silphium resin. Like a bottle of wine. Or some goose eggs. I think the last time, yeah, the first time we took damage there on the way up. Definitely regen some of it. No, it's going. Okay, it's just very slow. Maybe if you sit on like a pillow here, it's gonna go faster. This is very slow.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are
They're not busy, really.
withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Sentius.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
It was me in this loop, though.
Rufius. Citizens, you have made your decision. Sextus Sentius Imperiosus.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just like this one, and I will deliver.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, come out here maybe? So I can loot all that money? Would be really nice. Okay, you are slowly walking out, I think. Where's the door now though? Okay, I can't, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, too slow. This is so... I just want to loot the money. That's stupid. That is stupid because I didn't save again. I didn't really want to try for the money, but then I was like, oh, the statue's walking actually. I don't know. That's just so dumb. This is really stupid. The way this is like set up. Okay, whatever, it's fine.
Did you...
It's fine. This is on me. I should not have tried to do things when we know that things are stupid. It just takes so long for them to actually do the thing. God, this is annoying. Why can I not kick this one, you know? It should be so possible to kick this. I'm mad. But there's no other way. Like I can't sneak through this even like I very easily could. It doesn't let me jump up over top of it either. I can't kick it. Proserpina is just not taking this one over to like help me out for some reason. She's mean to. Whatever. How far along are we with the proceedings? Not very far.
Citizens, we have a
I might have to be here for it to actually progress.
city's magistrate.
I saw something came here. What was it? Nothing? Weird.
With ballots, and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius,
Sendius.
Dacius,
Sentius.
Virgil,
Sentius.
Ulpius,
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
Citizens, you have made your decision.
You can't vote for Marios. He's not running.
Sentius Imperiosus.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just like this one, and I will deliver.
You, the new arrival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies!
I didn't take
It is
any
time
damage.
the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Impossible!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Why is it taking so long? So annoying. I'm annoyed. Like, this has some really like solid stuff in it, and then there's just like some super annoying stuff. Anyway, now let's try again to get him elected somehow. I guess I don't know how though.
Salve, friend. Oh, that sounds serious.
Okay, Yuri's dying.
Yulia? Oh no.
Rufius has been threatening Virgil, but if you give him some of this willow bark, it will treat his rheumatism and he'll settle down. Okay, that's making
Virgil.
everyone vote for him, I
Rufius
guess.
too, I guess. All right, got it.
Fabia shouldn't enter the shrine.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabi.
Tell Marios you know his real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and that Nero sends his regards, and tell him to withdraw from the election and release his dead bondsman. Yes.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
That's it.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Maybe this is how they vote for him, because then it's not me interfering with the election, right? Because I didn't do anything. It was RM. Something like that, maybe. Do I still have to go save Orpheus, though? I'm not sure. I'm confused. Nice, more money. When we told him to release them both, but I don't know when he's gonna jump. He's jumping pretty late, but I never have like a good sense of time in this because there's no clock tower or anything. I don't have a clue what time it is at any moment, basically. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, saving, sure. You save there, it's fine. Is he there? No. So that's already taken care of then. That's good. That's good. Sure. Great progress. Confusing, but, you know, good. What else do we need to do here? Is there anything we need to do now? I'm confused. So we might have Rufius's vote now.
Not a good time, friend.
Are you not even up there yet? No, that's not how it works, is it? You don't want to talk though. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
Right, that's why we're doing all of this. So he gets the votes. That makes so much sense, actually.
What now?
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
That's enough. What?
You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded.
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
He's fast. Not as fast as I am, but fast.
Citizen,
Oh, there you go. Didn't even see you.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Iulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Iulia immediately.
I love the urgency. You never see NPCs running in other games.
citizen.
A golden bow, just like
Julia.
Apollo and Diana's.
I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Nice. Good.
Welcome.
Right. What are you gonna vote for?
I hear we...
What?
Welcome back.
What are you voting for? Or you can't tell me?
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
As you wish, sir.
Weird.
Shalom, friend. Galerius. He saved my life.
Decided to withdraw from the election.
All right, friend.
Surprising. But thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know. Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challenges
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
will be
Welcome.
re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
How tall am I?
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Time loop, come on.
You're talking. You're Sisyphus. He was for up. Anyway, so Oh, that's kind of
Yeah,
you to say.
you'll do great.
Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember. Oh, and if our conversations ever...
Good. Okay, so now can we have everyone vote for you?
Ah, a fellow traveler from a greetings. My friend Galerius. Did you know he saved the life of my young friend Fabia? The man is a hero. But of course, I hope...
Right, so we have you. We should have you.
Welcome back. Galerius, definitely. Alright. Nice to talk.
Alright, so we have Virgil, we have Georgius, we have Orpius, we have Rufius probably?
Citizen, name's Rufius. Better what? Galerius. Sorted out my rheumatism. For the first time in a long time, I'm not in constant pain. Good man.
Right, that's enough, right?
See you.
We don't need more votes.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Yeah.
A new face. Oh my. That is...
Yes, we're in the
quite
world.
a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we?
Sure.
We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. Hercules,
Okay, this is the same stuff.
May for...
Just the interest difference, sure. We're saving now, okay.
Be careful who you trust.
Yeah. We're not gonna convince the whatever Horatius, and I don't know about this guy, so I think this is fine.
Ave again. It must be. It'll be, but why do you... As I said. Very well. Citizens, it is time. Let us meet.
Don't need it. Keep my golden bow. I never noticed this. How did it fall off of there like that? That's crazy.
Hello. Do you love... Galer... Like... Yeah. Bye-bye.
Just making sure, because it hasn't happened this loop. But now he knows about our deal too, not just me. Feels better. Orpius loves Scintilla. Corrected to Orpius killed Scintilla. Have we read that before? Maybe. I don't remember. Stone grade of horse in it. Perhaps there's another layer of the city under the forum. Perhaps.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect this magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
Has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you've put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
It's so weird how never, like, yeah, you know, because like they don't know me at all. They didn't even talk to me. Where are you going, actually?
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
Yeah. Are you going home? You're going home, that's fine. You're allowed. Yeah, I know you need my help.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
So that's how that got Horus.
I will. Thank you, Galerius.
You know, fixed.
I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hey, Dooley.
Hello? I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me.
Oh, it is you. Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me out again. I'm so happy.
You're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want. And
Thanks.
maybe you can help me find my treasure.
Sure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
What was it?
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Nice. Thank you.
I hope you find it. In the cisterns, way up high, Hannibal said. Oh, look over there. Something shining. Is it treasure? Maybe it is treasure. I can see it for myself. So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it anymore. Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, Dory. Come on. He's still like a brass mirror, whatever. Whatever, sure. What a silly way for this one to go. So it was actually Dory, I guess, maybe? Well, I don't know, only in this one though. This god sucks. For sure. What do we do here now? I don't know. Like, how do we... Whatever. Do I still make Galerius save everyone? Yeah, so Al Hannibal, right, is the one who gave him the key. Or something. But no, that doesn't really make sense. Unless... Yeah, I don't know. Is it different Hannibal? Maybe. Maybe. God, I don't know.
Salve, friend. Oh, sound. You. All right. Oh.
Sure, let him do that, I guess, and we'll do the other. I don't know if that's the right thing though, because if we're not gonna get him elected this time, because there's no reason to do it again, because it just like triggers the golden rule, which is very silly. What can you do? We'll do the plaques. We'll see if we can like talk to the god, to Pluto, Hades, whatever his name is, Osiris. What's the fourth one? The Sumerian one. Hello. It's kind of mean, locking me in here. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm very confused about this still. Like it's bringing out. Sure. Nurgle the Fierce One, grant me an audience. Hades, Lord of Many, grant me an audience. Osiris, Lord of Silence, grant me an audience. Pluto, Father of Riches, grant me an audience. Oh, this is the Roman one, so we're going in order, that's why. I see what we're doing. I understand now. I thought we were just this one door. This is the Greek one. This is the Egyptian one. I see. Makes sense, I guess. Now we're almost there. Unless there's another one behind us and then I don't know the name. What? Oh, this is the wide hallway of spoilers. That, yeah, so spoilers warning. I forgot about that. What? Alright, this is neat. I like it. We do meet, I suppose. Who are you?
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself.
This is really
As
Stargate,
you
right?
have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans.
That's fun.
But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
This is so fun. This is really the they're not Goa'uld in English. What do you call them in English? And this is like actually Stargate. I mean, the time travel thing looked like a Stargate. No one even commented it, and I was like, yeah, he's not wrong. Anyway, this is fun. What's your story?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
Who's the woman on your left?
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
Why do you sound... Yeah, why do you look and sound like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
Who's on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutubal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
You're a god?
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey.
May I see your true form?
No. Long ago I swore to Proserpina that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that.
But you have it just frozen over there. Like, I don't know, this isn't... Whatever. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
What's this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld. And it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
Sure. What was the... Well, yeah, what was the wager?
That is a long story. One that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day.
The music's too loud.
You see, long ago, my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you, without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
That sucks. Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
But why did we stop with the Romans? How did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it.
Huh. Interesting. So I had like a silver coin on me? Anyway, who are your kin?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names. But perhaps you knew them by their Roman names.
I'm not Roman, though.
Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Yes. How did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream.
Okay.
His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning. And in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Sure, let's talk about something else again.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the Golden Roar?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
Of course. Why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold, and when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels.
That's troll. Anyway, so you're responsible for destroying all these lives?
I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
Yeah, that's very semantic. Where did those golden bows come from?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
Sure. What do you consider sin, though?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
Okay, that principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds. It doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either. I've always lived my life that way. Second one, let's go. Let's be confrontational again. It's only backfired so far, so we're doing it again.
Enough. You clearly know nothing.
Alright. How do you know when people sin?
I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes.
Is Proserpina connected to statues in the same way? Why would I ask that? She'd ask me not to ask. Whatever.
If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Then what an odd question.
I'm not a good liar, apparently. I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider sin. How could you let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations? Or are you going to give me an example?
Price gouging for life-saving medicine.
The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined?
He wouldn't want someone else to demand an outrageous price for the medicine he needed if he was dying.
I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway.
You can't know what he would expect, you're just speculating.
Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation.
Doesn't that make it inherently subjective and unreliable?
Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man.
And you think you know the minds of other people?
Supposing you're right, and my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
I'm right and you know it.
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue.
Enough talk. I'm going to end this. This is not going well again.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon?
You may be immortal, but your beloved isn't.
How dare you threaten her? This ends now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I have to crumble now. Can I win this fight? I don't know what I need to do. I can't die actually, wait. So I'm just escaping, right? I have no cover here, this is terrible. Yeah, this is terrible. I need some health back. I'm not getting it though. I should have run right away. I always feel like I could fight though, but I can't. Cannot fight, not allowed. I guess you could have Yeah, should have taken the rope. I don't agree that was damage. What now, though? I'm still hurt. Anyway. The crown worm purple serpent, no, sure. What do I do now? I'm not sure.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me...
I'm just a little busy right now. Because I think we're just going back to Pluto, Osiris, whatever his name is again, right? I think so anyway. Don't need the gourd. But I want it. Anyway, kind of weird. I don't have time for this.
Salve. Well. All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. All PS.
Sure.
No, I am out. Wherever you are.
Oh, I haven't. Okay, I can't save her if I haven't saved her.
I'm
sure.
sorry.
All PS. No.
That's terrible. I didn't. Yeah, I thought I could just get to the temper without triggering this. Whatever.
That was. I'll have and.
Pluto. Hades. Osiris. It's even grayed out because I've used it before. Nurgle, sure.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already known, but the one and what that there will be first.
See this? It's Proserpina's crown.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden door, I will do it again.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
That's the idea.
Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years.
Thank you.
Now you have shown me your species' true colors, and I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Why can't we go to Elysium?
Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. My kin would never allow it. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place.
How do you know about that now?
You will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
Sure.
You had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
How strange. How strange. I like it. Hey, Al. I guess. Where am I? Oh, in the ruins of the temple. Right. Hey, Al.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Alworth? Came here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Kova. And I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Know who you are? I barely remember how I got here myself.
Shame.
Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years.
That's wild.
Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them.
Yeah.
Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared, said barely a word, and entered the temple of the mysterious god, this one here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him, and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Ah, yeah, I should have sent Galerius, though. Yeah, that sucks. I could have done this better. That was me.
What? Oh, I see. For a moment there I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
I'm right behind you. Yeah, I should have definitely sent Galerius to save everyone before demanding the audience. It's not smart.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else is ever lured into this temple.
Got it.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Let's talk to Karen. The ferryman. It's not a man.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered you're not who you said you were. I remember meeting you 2,000 years ago.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people.
It's a sin.
Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here.
I know.
My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
I do.
As you wish. You were murdered. You were falsely accused of a terrible crime, and fled into the wild to evade your accusers. On your final night, you were offered sanctuary in the cottage of a stranger who gave you food and money, including, by accident, a coin of ancient origin.
Unlikely.
Unfortunately, you were apprehended and attacked by authorities. Your host leapt to your aid. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
So he had 2 coins like that? That's crazy. Bro said that the coins Al and I had were the last in existence. What does that mean for you?
It means I am now bereft of purpose. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths.
Yeah.
To pay the ferryman for passage across the river.
Yeah.
Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world.
I know, he told me that too.
My orders were simple.
You were there.
Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
You mentioned that my coin was the last in existence. What does that mean for you?
It means there is nobody.
Okay, it's cycling there. Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
Sounds like quite a story. And I look forward to hearing all about it. But you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Yeah, sure. One year later. Private member bank, currently exhibiting ancient Rome, ancient Greece, Egypt, Sumer. Sure. Sure.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read about your trial in the news. Congratulations on your acquittal. Still, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you, I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
What a guy. Like, he died fighting police for me. It was a stranger that just met, gave me food and money and shelter, and then fought police who were, like, there to arrest me. Like, that's, I mean, that's, you know?
You're finally here. Remember me?
Sure, Galerius, what are you doing here?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Charon appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance.
I didn't save Orpheus. God. You're with Equidia now?
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're going to be around, we'd love to see you there.
You do love the springtime, that makes sense. What are you doing? Are you farming?
Oh, I used Charon's gift to buy a farm in Umbria.
Yeah.
Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Are you speaking English now, or are you still speaking Latin? Anyway, it was good to see you.
Of course. There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you, so you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
Sure. I didn't save Orpheus, though.
Oh, hello.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you.
Good to see you too, Equidia.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
Makes sense. How's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I'll do that. What are you doing these days?
Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family.
How many coins
And
did you
Julie
get?
too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined.
I mean, that's insane,
We're just
though.
so thankful for what you did for us, for all of us.
This is like too much, I think. I mean, I do appreciate it, but like this is like these Roman time people just kind of live in like the present day now, and it's fine. They are fine with this. Anyway, it's good to see you again.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
Sure, I wouldn't miss it.
Hello, I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are, Dooley.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you doing these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
Yeah, okay, sure. Sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories. It's my favourite thing.
I'm glad you're happy. It's good to see you again, Dooley.
Bye-bye.
What kind of box are you actually talking about?
There he is.
Yeah, I'm
It's
here.
you.
Yes, it's me.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
You do great, yeah.
Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone.
I mean, that's very
Speaking of which,
true.
I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So,
Yeah, what are you doing these days?
I'm studying to get into medical school.
Mm.
As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time.
Sounds right. Where's Yuria?
Oh, she didn't make it. She died from poison while you were in the Great Temple. That
sucks.
It was very sad.
So we
She
need to
was
do
a
this
good
again.
woman and a friend. It wasn't your fault. Decius is to blame. He's here somewhere too. Not that anyone would talk to him. I'm not even sure how he got invited.
It's good to see you, Lucy.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
That's so weird.
Hey.
Horatius, Sentia. Georges, the philosopher, sure, he made it out. Octavia.
Good evening.
And Livia.
Some soiree, innit?
You suck. Kabash made it out, sure. Scintilla.
Hello there.
Hi, Scintilla.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name.
Fair enough.
After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him.
Sounds like you got what you deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you again.
Thanks. You
We'll
too.
do this again, but the right way once we have everyone, I guess. Virtual. Where's Rufus? Is this Rufus? No, that's Al.
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Proserpina?
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice, even though you're not whispering, so it sounds wrong.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal.
Sure.
I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
Alright. We'll do this again correctly next time. Maybe. Definitely at some point, though. It's nice meeting
And
you.
you. Although it feels like I've known you forever.
But we need to save
And
everyone.
one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Of course.
Good. Because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Alright. So that's the true ending. That's a good ending. But we need to do it again and save Yuria and Orpheus, of course. And Fabia, and who else dies? No one else, maybe? But yeah, we need to send Galerius to do everything. I just skipped because I was lazy. We'll do that again. We'll talk to everyone in the museum. It's gonna be good. We're gonna also try for the other two endings. They both should be pretty easy. One is killing Sentius, that's just shooting a movable bow. And the other one, I think, is just telling Galerius that he should like assemble everyone, and then we go and free Scintilla. Right? Should be easy. Anyway. That's it for today. That is it for today. We already looked at the credits once. We're not doing it now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.